that right? Right, well, hello. You're joining me on the banks of my syndicate for a social session. My skin smells. All good? Quiet little spot in one of the corners. Oh, off. Can't be bothered. It off.
1 hour later.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Right, well, hello. You're joining me for a 48-hour social session over at my syndicate water. I'm here to fish with a good friend Hobo, who I've known for a lot of years. We do fish the same water and we've never had the chance to put the rods out together, so it's going to be really nice to fish together. I've also got Nathan over from Belgium, a friend of mine. He's over here for a week and we're starting off here at this water for the first 2 nights, and we're going to see if we can get him his first UK carp from here. Hobo's managed to catch himself one of the real A team of the lake. He caught it early this morning, and he's got it in the retainer waiting for us to get it with the cameras. So we're going to head round to him now. I've got Tristan Keir on the cameras with me this weekend. So we're going to get round, see that fish, and then we're going to have a wander around, try and locate some fish, show Nathan around the lake, and try and find some suitable swims to settle in for the night. Got a bit of bait in here, mate. Well, how about that? We've just arrived at the lake for a 48-hour session with our good friend Nath, who's come over from Belgium, and Hobo has flopped this one out. Check him out. One of the lake's heavily plated mirrors. Yeah, well done, mate.
Cheers.
Well done.
Banger.
There's one there.
Yeah, I think so.
I hear that mixer. So we've just done a half lap of the lake. We've got round to sort of diagonally opposite where we were with Hobo, with that really nice scaly one earlier. We've noticed some fish up a tree. A lot of fish as well. I saw about 15. Nate saw about 6 when he went up there. Just saw a few as well, but they slowly started to drift down to the left. Noticed fish out in front of here as well, to the right hand side of the swim. This swim, you can see the whole lake in this swim, so you've got a really good vantage point. It looks like they're really close, so we were going to lap the whole lake. I don't think there's any need to do that because we've found some fish. We kind of know the rough areas we want to position ourselves for the night. So I think without any more messing about, we've got some mixers. One fish here certainly looks like it's up for a mixer, so I think we should head back to the car, get the surface gear, and just try and catch one this evening before committing to anything for the night. Well then, time to get the rods out. Unfortunately, couldn't make it happen. Stalking earlier, I saw some fish right up close though. I'm pretty confident I can get in there and give it another go at some point during this session, which I'm gonna. I found a bit of a broken marker float. I've tied that to a reed, and that's kind of marked my spot, so I can get myself back in there. They were coming in right close. I don't know if I got anything on the GoPro, but yeah, plenty of fish there earlier. Yeah, so Nath's gone and got himself sorted into a swim. Trist's gonna sleep in this corner for the night. He's just on the cameras, but I think he's gonna flick the rods out in close as well. Why not when you're here? And I'm gonna get my stuff round to the swim now and get the rods out. So I'm settled into my swim now, and I've found a real nice spot that's at about 19 wraps, so it's comfortable fishing range. Little bit further than I usually do. I like to put my rods, but yeah, it's still a nice comfortable distance for me to spom accurately. I've got a bit of particle, I've got some hemp, some wheat and some maples mixed with some tigers. I've got boilie, 20mm and 15mm, and a bit of pellet as well. I'm going to crush it all up now, get it all into a bit of a mix, add a bit of lake water like I like to do, and yeah, give myself enough, just a couple of kilos for tonight. Right, well hello, quick update from me. Not too much to report on the fish front from myself or Nathan, but on the other hand, Hobo, who's in the next one up from me, had 4 bites last night and this morning. He had a nice mirror in the night, and then this morning he was out in the boat playing one, and when he got back to the shore, his other rod was off. So he had a brace of fish, 2 really nice scaly mirrors, and yeah, the other one turned out to be, which is now a friendly mirror as we know it. It's one of the fish I caught in one of the early episodes of Between the Seams from this lake, my first one from here actually. So it was nice to see that one, looking really nice as well, in really good condition, nice and dark, and yeah, so he's having a really good session so far. That's 5 fish for him, and yeah, 4 bites in the last sort of 24 hours. Nathan unfortunately lost one this morning. His left-hand rod was away at first light, and he's fishing quite tight up to some reeds, and yeah, with a bit of steady pressure, hook pulled. So yeah, we're all really gutted for him. He's travelled all the way from Belgium to come and fish here with us, and yeah, not exactly the start that he was hoping for, but he's in a good spot and it's looking good for another bite, so fingers crossed he gets one tonight. As I said, nothing for me either in the night, not even a liner, but there was some fish showing out here in front of me. I think I'm in the right position. I don't think my rods were positioned correctly last night. I think I'm a bit short of where they were showing. We saw an awful lot of fish this morning when we were having a coffee, just after dealing with the fish with next door. So I've come back in here, I've repositioned my rods, found a really nice clean area, and it's a lot shallower as well. That's the sort of the main difference in the spot that I've chosen for tonight. It's yeah, it's a hell of a lot shallower. It feels about half the depth that I was fishing in last night, and with the temperatures being quite warm, and the sun's been popping in and out today, I think that's probably my best option for tonight. So I have put some bait out. See, the fish were showing, we were watching them this morning, showing all over this area. So I did put some bait out and flicked a couple of rods on it for a couple of hours this afternoon. It's now about 2 o'clock. We've had a bit of lunch, and I've decided that I'm going to reel the rods in, put a bit more bait out onto that spot and rest it for the day. That's sort of how I like to approach these sessions, especially when I've got a little bit of time, and definitely when the sun's come up. After seeing all of those fish yesterday on the first day, up in the upper layers, quite close to the surface, taking the odd bit of scum, I'm going to reel these rods in now. I'm going to get the surface gear packed. I'm going to go for a little mission around one of the other lakes here where I've just seen a couple on a quick lap. And yeah, if they're not still there, I'm going to come back here, go on the other side, and yeah, work my way up and down some reeds and see if I can nick one off the top this afternoon. So we've just come round to the other side of the main lake that I was fishing for the night last night. We've come to the opposite bank, just as we sort of said earlier. And yeah, there's a lot of fish in front of this swim and further down in the corner as well. So I'm going to put out a hook bait in here, drift it over a few of them, see if we get any interest on its own. And then move down and get involved in the big pack, see if we can get some mixers out without the birds finding out about it. So after a lot of persistence this afternoon, getting very, very close as well to a couple of fish. They're not really taking loads of mixers off the top, but they are taking the odd few. It's about 6 o'clock, so it's getting close to the time to get the rods sorted back in the main swim for the night. But we're gonna try one last attempt, and we're gonna sneak right through the reeds, get to the edge, and see if we can get one in close. But you never know. there you go. I'm absolutely over the moon to have caught one on the last morning. I didn't think it was going to happen. Been sitting there this morning with Kieran having a coffee, and we were just saying that, you know, how this lake can be so tricky, how sometimes you can have perfect conditions, mixed weather and be on the fish, but they just don't turn up on you. But I'm pleased to say that not long after that, I'd left my mouth, my middle rod absolutely ripped off. First couple of bleeps, I saw the rod was bending over, and yeah, the battle commenced. Managed to tear me all around the lake, across Hobo Swim next door as well, and then came in, swam towards the net and went straight in. And yeah, what a really, really nice one this is. Proper scaly one. I'm really gutted that that Nath didn't manage to nick one in the end, but he came round earlier and saw me playing this one. He's had to shoot off straight away. He's on his way to the Cotswolds. But yeah, pleased to say I can sign out with a real nice one.
He did that on purpose because he didn't want it to be too clean, does he? Hobo went hoboing from close. Dutch Spider-Man. Belgian, actually. Cool. Hey,
Right there, boy. It's not a cider.
Not a cider.
Not a cider.
You insider?
Are you insider?
I'm insider.
I'm insider. We're all insider.
Funny looking things. Have you had many bites in the mornings?
Early mornings, not. That's you, mate.
Yeah,
There's, that's you, mate.
Yeah, run.
Camera.
Oh.
Me?
This is on, do you know that? Do you want me to take this round there for him?
Yeah, go on then.
Can't be honest. Didn't expect this.
It was like, yeah, run.
Oh, you just looked. I was like, yeah. He's gonna go.
Splashing, is this on?
Well, there we go. I'm not gonna lie, didn't expect that in the slightest. We were just having a little chat amongst ourselves after Louis netted one about how we could try and nick Nathan a last minute bite before we go. And yeah, my left rod that I pinged out late last night, absolutely melted off. And yeah, very angry, spawned out a little comment.